Hello, my dear humans. It's 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm in the town of Uralsk of Kazakhstan and I'm going to cross the border into Russia today, the land border. Look at this moon. But first, breakfast. In a small town like this, not a lot of restaurants open at 6 a.m. So we had to pick what we have, and this place is called Ural Dumplings. The history behind this is that there are Ural mountains in Russia, and this town is called Uralsk. But in Russian language, the Ural dumplings and Uralsk dumplings, they sound kind of the same, and they sound like Uralsky pelmeni, which is kind of Uralsk dumplings. So they played around this, and this place is called Ural dumplings. And Ural dumplings is a very famous comedy TV show in Russia, and everyone knows, whoever you ask, everyone knows about this like comedy team and comedy TV show. And while Ural Mountains are in Russia and Uralsk is in Kazakhstan, which we are currently, we are in Uralsk in Kazakhstan, both places speak Russian, so they know what they were doing. The native language here is Kazakh, but everything is dubbed in Russian, like this is Kazakh, this is Russian, this is Kazakh, and this is Russian. And both the languages are the official languages of this country. I ordered a dish which is called vareniki. Vareniki is like a dough, like dumplings, but big dumplings, which are made in a which are sealed in a special way. And I ordered them with cottage cheese, but they can be with potatoes, they can be sweet, whatever. I ordered with cottage cheese because they are my favorite, and my mom made it during my childhood, and I'm really looking forward to it. And this is vareniki, like big dumplings, and they are sealed by hands like this. The darkness has lifted while we were having breakfast, and on the road again. This time I'm traveling with friends. This is Alexei. He is our driver today. It is his car, and he knows this road by heart, so we are safe. This is Vanya. Vanya is our technology guy and my friend. Fun fact about Russian names. Usually in the documents we have the full form of the name, like Ksenia, Alexei, Ivan. And also we have a pet name, and the name that's in the documents, it's almost never used outside of official documents. We call each other the pet names, and the pet name is usually nothing similar to the official name. For example, my name is Ksenia, and I call myself Ksenia outside of Russia, outside of the Soviet Union countries, because it's the easiest to pronounce, but no one who speaks Russian would normally call me that, because my usual casual name is Ksyusha. So Ksenia and Ksyusha, then Alexei is Losha, and Ivan is Vanya.
Писать подросы внутри, сладкий вкус сигарет на ее губах. Ее кеды всегда в дорожной пыли. Она точно знает, что никогда не умрет, даже если рухнет под тяжестью лжи. Она всего лишь девочка-босс в соцсети под названием «Жизнь». На стене портрет команданта Че. В голове бардак, за окном ништяк, а в карманах Винстон, связка ключей. Как она захочет, все будет вот так. На стене портрет команданта Че. В голове бардак, за окном ништяк, а в карманах Винстон, связка ключей. Как она захочет, все будет вот так.
There are no mountains around and the whole surface is very flat. And it might sound boring at first, but that means that the dome of the sky is huge and you feel like you're a very, very small particle in this universe. These are the first rays of sunshine today. And what I love the most about this part of the world is the sky. We will need to drive for about 2 hours till the border, then cross the Kazakh border, cross the Russian border, and then we will cross into Saratov Oblast. And Saratov Oblast is very special to me because I was born there. So, and then we will be driving for about 4 hours through the Saratov Oblast. Yes, and then I will see my parents. These days I don't get to see my parents often because I'm all over the world and mostly on other continents. But we are still very close, so I'm really excited. I miss them a lot and they miss me, and I visit them occasionally. They like to travel and they sometimes take flights to see me as well, but you know, it's never enough, and it's with all the people you're close to, no matter how much time you spend with them, it's just never enough. Kazakhstan, it's Kazakhstan. The interesting fact about this country is that apples actually originated here. So the ancestors of the modern apples, they were growing in a region around the city, and the city name was, it sounded like the apple. Just before the border there is a toilet. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. Up. Love all this greenery and all this sun and all this vast prairie. To the border, we expect it to take about 40 minutes. Our passports will get checked, the car will be checked, everything. Like, let's see how it goes. I feel a bit nervous, but it's always like this. Should be fine. Let's see. It says Kazakhstan Russia. We can't film the surroundings anymore because it's the border, but we can film what's happening inside the car, and we need to write down the make and model of the car license plate, and the number of people. And it was very helpful to have a pen with us. Done with passport control on Kazakhstan side. It took about 30 to 40 minutes in line with other cars, and now we are waiting for the car check. And this is a place in between two countries, Kazakhstan and Russia. Which laws actually are here? I don't know. I think I need to Google it. And another border, another line. Russian border, trucks are on the right, regular cars are on the left, waiting in line for our turn. This sign says "Welcome to Russian Federation." And we are past borders, and welcome to Russia. It took a couple of hours on Russian borders. I don't know, it's like it was bad timing probably. They just did not allow anyone in. But we've done it, we made it on our way home. And welcome to Saratov, the region of the city of Saratov. Alexei is vlogging. And yes, it is cold here. The more northern, how do you, northerner. Okay, we are going to the north, and it's getting colder. And after the border, like on the border itself, the cell data stops working. No Instagram, no YouTube, nothing anymore. Like we are entering a completely different universe. Cellular data will come back in 24 hours, but all the services like Instagram and other stuff will come back once I exit Russia. Sky so much. I have not seen such sky in any other part of the world, I tell you. Like, look at this. And the sunsets, sunrises here, boy, I will do my best to show you in the next videos. Renault Logan, year 2006, 2006. Losha is warming up before the next stretch of the road. We washed this Logan yesterday, so it looks nice. Vanya is on the working meetings. You see this thing in his ears? Getting closer to Saratov. Okay, I am driving in Saratov because sometimes people who drive for hours and hours and hours need rest, like Alexei.
Co?
I'll need some time to get used to this thing because, like, for the last year I drove only. Okay, it's two first. I drove only the automatic stick, and this is manual stick. But yeah, I feel pretty comfortable. Okay, we are home. They are also home and eating borщ. That was it for today, and more episodes from Russia are coming. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like the episodes from my Mexican adventure or Guatemalan adventure. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.